Today you'll find out how things are going with the Cyberpunk sequel, new Steam rules regarding artificial intelligence, and when the Indiana Jones game might be released. Boston-based CD Projekt Red has begun work on the second installment of Cyberpunk. All of Phantom Liberty's key writers have moved into the office, including Quest director Pavel Sasko. He talked about the big plans for the sequel and shared a photo with Sarah Grummer. She was in charge of the Quest chain with Judy. The studio promised that the first Cyberpunk was just a warm-up game, and the sequel will be something special. Let's hope this doesn't include a failed release, as no one wants to repeat a similar experience. The director of CD Projekt Red is glad that players were happy with the Phantom Liberty expansion, but it came out too late, 3 years after the game's release. When the company was working on the third The Witcher, there were no such gaps in time. It will be interesting to see if they can achieve the same success this time around as they did with the latest adventures of Geralt of Rivia. Steam has authorized games created with neural networks. The store has a new survey for developers to fill out before releasing a project. There they need to share details about content created with artificial intelligence. Some of this information will be displayed in the game's descriptions so that buyers have a better idea of its content. At the same time, Valve has introduced a complaint system for gamers to flag illegal content. In the middle of last year, Steam said it intended to release more games. But at the time, the platform didn't have clear methods for regulating AI-generated content. Do you think the updated rules will usher in a new era in the gaming industry? Valve has opened the gates of its store's artificial intelligence to developers. As expected, Rocksteady's Suicide Squad game was unimpressive. Journalists spent about 5 hours in the game and agreed that the best part of the adventure is the characters. The characters are funny, nicely voiced, perfectly staged cutscenes. But everything else turned out to be so bad. In fact, the whole gameplay consists of running around the city with breaks to shoot the same enemies. Because of this, the gameplay is much more monotonous than in any part of Batman Arkham. Different builds could add additional uniqueness to the characters, but we didn't get a chance to try them out. However, the preview notes the movement system. Each character travels around Metropolis in their own way. Harley Quinn uses a cat hook, and King Shark is able to jump far. Journalists also praised the design of the city and the novelty's dissimilarity to the Avengers from Crystal Dynamics. Apparently, the developers approached the characters with love and respect. In what exactly it is expressed, we will learn on February 2. The rumors didn't lie. Microsoft will hold a presentation of new games on Thursday, January 18th. We will be shown the sequel to Hellblade and the strategy game Ara History Untold. Separately, we will be told about the role-playing adventure Avowed from Obsidian Studio. The authors will share how significant the player's decisions will be, but the main star of the presentation will be a game about Indiana Jones from the authors of Wolfenstein. We will be shown real gameplay. Insiders are sure that the release of the adventure will take place this year. This is not surprising, because the game was announced back in the 21st year, so who's going to watch the broadcast? Don't worry, even if you miss it, we'll tell you all about it in our videos. Gaming journalists are pleased with the new survival game Pacific Drive. Gamers are invited to explore an anomalous zone opened in the northwestern United States. For travel will come in handy car, which can be thoroughly customized. Settings also concern the garage, which serves as a recreation area. There will be a lot of unique situations in the game. During the trial run, reviewers encountered everything from a flying metal ball to intimidating mannequins in the forest. To deal with these unpleasant things, you'll have to keep a close eye on your iron horse, check the dashboard, interact with it properly, and diagnose in time. Such meticulousness, together with impressive art design, only enhances the atmosphere of post-apocalypse. Pacific Drive is scheduled for release on PS5 and PC on February 22nd. The authors of Dead by Daylight announced a new crossover. The next survivor in the online horror game will be Alan Wake, He will appear in the game on January 30th. It seems that part of the hero's abilities will be built around a flashlight. There are no other details yet. Caitlin Dever will play Abby in the second season of the series Last of Us. The actress is known for the miniseries Unbelievable and Dopesick, for which she was nominated for a Golden Globe. The shooting itself will begin only on February 12th, so we should expect the continuation of the series only next year. The Dawntrail update for Final Fantasy will be the second rebirth. The fresh update for the MMO will be as significant as Realm Reborn. Only this time there will be more improvements and innovations, including a new storyline. The cooperative shooter Helldivers 2 has received system requirements. Even an old NVIDIA GTX 950 Ti will do for launch, but for ultra graphics you will need RTX 4070 Ti or AMD analog. The developers also noted that there will be crossplay between PC and PS5. The game is scheduled for release on February 8. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.